Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about Apple TV Plus's show Foundation, Episode 5. And let's get right into it, shall we? Spoilers! Okay, so we got Harry, Gale, and Salvor making it to Ignis, where they're supposed to be setting up this second foundation. Still very confused by that because even though in the first season they're supposed to be going to Helio, Harry's home world, to set up the second foundation, but here we are on Ignis. And they're like, okay, no people are here, so we're just going to find a place to land. But then they got some interference in the atmosphere that messed up the ship, so they ended up crash landing. Whilst crash landing, Salvor sees somebody in the distance and like, okay, somebody here, because they're watching this crash. And so she go out after they crash to try to see if she could find the person, see what's going on. She sneak up on them. It turned out to be her boyfriend from 100 and some years ago. He gave a whole story, but it actually wasn't. They all got captured by these telepathic people. They call themselves sighted. And yeah, they all live here on this planet by themselves. They've been tortured and abused by other people. They all from different worlds, where sighted people come about, just randomly as like evolution, I suppose, and they be attacked. Think ancient times and somebody had sickle cell or was born a dwarf or with that disease that makes you very hairy or something like that. People don't know it, understand it, can't deal with it. They abuse you or sell you or use you in some kind of way. So these people all got together thanks to this more powerful telepath lady who's running everything. Yeah. She's the one that had been calling to Gale and to Salvor, and so they've come. And what they're apparently looking for is the Prime Radiant, the little cube thing that Harry made. Yeah, they want to destroy that because I'm thinking they don't want to be used again. Because he told them, yeah, we do need y'all as part of the second foundation. And she knew about this second foundation and she don't want to have nothing to do with it. So they got that going on there on Ignis. Meanwhile, back at Empire, we got Dominion, the queen girl that's supposed to be marrying Day. Yeah, she's busy talking to Dawn, trying to figure out, about their memories and find a way because the guard they was using couldn't find anything, and the only access is in the memoriam. So, Day is like, well, Dawn, I'm not sure, we do get our memories edited, and Day recently had our memories edited for some reason, at least going through. So she tells her assistant about this, who goes back and do her own plan of messing around with Dawn, because she used to mess with him back in the day. And we get to see some of this editing technology, how it works, what it looks like from their perspective. Also, get to see her work her magic on him and find out some information about what they need to do and where they need to go. So they do that. Then they go back, tell the guard, send the guard down there. He gets the information they're looking for. But because of all of this talking about memories and editing, Dusk goes and talks to Demerzel about it, and then she like, I don't get my memories edited, so you can always ask me anything, and, if he did that, he could tell me. He does have the ability as the main ruler to call for something like that, So I was like, oh, wow. So now Dawn and Dusk is like, I ain't feeling what they doing right now. He messing with us. We are the ones with the power. They also went and talked to a memory amalgam of Cleon the First, holographic thing. Kind of. In this instance, I would imagine, if you know anything about Superman and the Fortress of Solitude, when he goes to talk to his father, and it's like a hologram of all his information, his personality, and everything he could tell you. Basically, what they got with Cleon the First. And Cleon the First was like, y'all tripping. I think they doing what they're supposed to be doing. And talk to y'all later. So Dusk wasn't feeling the answers. So he went and looking at the memoriam for their memory files to see how many memory artists they had and how big their memory files are. Apparently, Cleon the First had the biggest memory file, and he like, how's that possible? You know, something else ain't right in there. So I don't know what Don and really figured out, but he ain't feeling it no more. He like, we gonna keep it on the low. He told Dusk, we're gonna keep it on the low till we figure out what we can do about it. But we're not gonna let this stand. That ain't happening. So far, that is what has been happening on Foundation. That was this week's episode. I thought it was quite interesting, actually. Even though, if Day is editing their memories, I would want to know why, just like Dust does. And also, that Dominion, the Queen girl, because she had the guard get the right memories from the memoriam this time, yeah, they found out that Demerzel is a robot. So now they all in shock and all about that, even though she ain't figured out that she's sleeping with him too. That should come pretty quickly to her mind, because why was she in his bedroom? So yeah, she went to the bedroom too and explored it, seen all the damage that was done, how they tried to cover it up. That's how she figured out what kind of fight was going on in there. And they seen her with Demerzel with half a head, so they like, oh God, a robot. What are we gonna do now? So yeah, everybody plotting and planning. We shall see what occurs from it. That was this week's episode of Foundation. I will see you guys next week for episode 6. It's getting juicy, baby. It's getting juicy. I'll see y'all then. In the meantime, have a great day.